I almost didn't make this video. I'm a fat loss and fitness coach, and last year at 59 years old, I competed in not one, but two bikini competitions. The last one was just about 6 months ago. So since then, I've not really been exercising as much or tracking my food, paying attention to any of that. So obviously, I don't look like I did when I walked onto the competition stage. And if I'm being honest, part of me thought I needed to look like that before I had any business showing up on camera. I worried people would be super judgy. I worried people wouldn't take me seriously. I worried that my age and my body would become the only thing people saw. And then I asked myself the same questions that I would ask a client that's hesitant to start something new or to try something different. And that is, what is this costing you? And my answer, it was really simple. It was costing me my visibility. It was costing me my confidence. But most of all, it was costing me my opportunity to help women over 50 who really need support right now. And it also reminded me of something I've come to know after years of coaching. And that is many of us think we have to change before we can accept ourselves, right? But what if it's the other way around? I love this quote by psychologist Carl Rogers, and it is: "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." And I call this the acceptance paradox. The moment we stop fighting ourselves, shaming ourselves, hiding from ourselves, like we create the space for real change to happen. And acceptance isn't giving up, it isn't settling. Acceptance is just acknowledging your current reality and saying, like, this is where I am today, not where I was last year and not where I hope to be in 6 months, right? This is where I am today. And from that place, you take the next step. And what I also realized is that, most people don't need a coach who's perfect. They need someone who understands what struggle feels like, someone who understands what it's like to feel vulnerable, to fall off track, to start again, and to keep going anyway. I'm making this video before I feel completely ready, because I am done waiting for some future version of me to give today's version of me permission to show up. And if I'm being really realistic, I'm not going to do any extreme or crash diet. I don't believe in it. And I'm not going to, age backwards. I'm not going to get any younger. Like, what I have today is what I have. Like, I have this body, these lessons, these experiences, and this opportunity to help someone who may be struggling with the same thing. So if you are waiting to lose the weight, gain the confidence, or finally feel like good enough before you start fully living in this chapter of life, I want you to think about this. Like, the goal is never perfection. The goal is always progress. And that acceptance paradox can really help highlight that change doesn't begin with self-criticism or shame. It begins with self-acceptance. Because the moment we stop hiding from our current reality, we can finally move forward from where we are. And that's exactly what I'm choosing to do. So, if you are a woman who is over 50 who wants to build strength and confidence and lose weight and stop waiting for the perfect circumstances, like, subscribe to the channel and join me. Because real transformation isn't built on another restrictive diet, a harsh exercise program, or, another round of beating yourself up for not being perfect. It is built on a handful of simple habits and decisions that you can practice consistently, starting from right where you are. And that's what we're going to focus on here. So take good care, and I'll see y'all in the next video.